So in a few minutes we will have President Reuven Rivlin here for a short speech and a Q&A session. But now we would like to start. I'm Lital Shemesh. I would be the host for this evening. Ministers, journalists, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jewish Media Summit 2016. This summit will focus on the issues and challenges that the media is facing in the diaspora. Participants, including senior publishers, writers, and editors who formulate the agenda of hundreds of Jewish communities around the world, are gathered here to discuss the important issues alongside Israeli media personnel and public opinion leaders. I'm sure that the Jewish identity and the state of Israel have a warm place in your hearts, and I'm sure you'll find benefit in this magnificent conference. I have to say, as a journalist, it's not easy being a journalist these days. There are so many news outlets, newspapers, news websites, Facebook, blogs, Twitter. One-sided narrative can spread around the world in minutes. Truth and accuracy are often casualties in this information age. That's why real journalism is more important now than ever before. People need to be exposed to a broader perspective, challenging ideas, and a fuller view of a world events to get a better understanding of what's happening around us. This is especially true when it comes to Israel, which is often covered from only one perspective, a perspective that is unfairly harsh and often false, simply far from the truth and reality here on the ground. The people with us today help tell Israel's story, and we will all be helped by their insight and experiences. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Nitzan Chen, Director of the Government Press Office. The primary purpose of the GPO is to improve Israel's image in the international media. In recent years, Israel has improved greatly in this arena under his leadership. Mr. Nitzan Chen, please. Thank you, Mr. Groner. We actually have a few minutes until President Rivlin will show up. So no, but you reminded me, this talking about the togetherness, you reminded me of this event I was in New York. Alongside of my job being a journalist, I'm also an advocate. I'm advocating for Israel. I'm giving lectures about my time in the army. I was serving as a combat soldier for 3 years, which is pretty unique for women in Israel. Talking about my service, about my experiences in the IDF, and about my experience as a journalist, and about after a week of talking and speaking for Israel in several universities all across the East Coast, there was this one event in NYU, in New York University, held by an anti-Israeli activist, and it was Friday, and there was a whole like 200 people in that hall listening to an hour of mostly lies about Israel, and we were sitting there, a few Israelis, a few American Jews listening to that lecture, and we couldn't really hear, we couldn't really listen to what that activist was saying against Israel. And some of us just left outside and stood at the entrance and kind of talked about our frustration and how you can advocate and speak for the state of Israel. And then again, you have all those people constantly giving this twisted anti-Israeli picture, and we were standing there, just random Jews from all around the world, a few from Israel, a few from New York, a few from England. And after like an hour we were talking outside, this one woman said, "Well, it's almost time for Kiddush. Do you want to come to our house and join us for Kiddush?" And then we found ourselves on Friday night, 10 people going to a complete stranger's house for a Kiddush. But just the fact that she was a Jew and all of us were Jews, having that togetherness feeling, the ability that you can just be together wherever you are in the world and feel that you belong to your community, was just an incredible feeling, and it made all of us feel a lot better after hearing that lecture. So just that's a tiny story that I had to tell. My name is Lital Shemesh. So yeah, we have a few minutes till the president will be here. Maybe Nitzan would...
I don't have the beauty as Lital, but as we as a professional knows that this time till the president will come, we call it garbage time. So I will use this opportunity to tell me what's going on in the next 72 hours. So first...
Well, the moment we've all been waiting for. With great honor, I would like to welcome the 10th President of Israel, Mr. Reuven Rivlin.
Thank you so very much. Please be seated. Ooh, the lights here. Okay, but I would like once again, it's better to meet you in the morning. But I would like to say once again to express my feelings that I see all my brothers and sisters here from all around the world because we are together, we should be together, and we will be together forever. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to thank the Gatz brothers for their amazing, amazing performance, those amazing voices. To wish you the best of luck. And I want to let you know that the fun has just begun because at 9:15 the bus will be waiting upstairs for all of you to take all of us to the Tower of David for the rest of this, to continue this amazing evening with some more fun activities. So 9:15 the bus will be waiting. Thank you so much and enjoy your evening.